just apologies here. It was a very long video. So what I did was I just broke up the video into different parts, and if you guys need to go through the different titles, you can kind of go through it. But yeah, I go on a little bit of a tangent, and I when I was done recording, I was like, oh man, I could have just shut up there. But hopefully, yeah, I have some footage there with Cosmic Crucible at the end. I also have some alliance mates leaving, or mate has left. So if you guys are looking for an alliance and you guys are interested, information to our Discord is in the comments. As well as just, yeah, again, the chunk of the video at the start is just my rant on the Phoenix Force, Magneto, and basically the dilemma we will be faced with, or I'm facing, and maybe you guys are faced with it as well. But otherwise, yes, apologies. It is quite a lengthy video, and I do apologize for that. And hopefully, you guys are able to get some use out of it. Thank you. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another video for you guys. We are enjoying our Sunday here. Our household is battling through a little bit of a cold right now, so do apologies if you hear me sniffling or anything like that. Yeah, it seems like it's hitting everybody all at once here. The wife's got it, the kids have it, and yeah, we're just kind of on the mend here. Actually, we're enjoying the Olympics right now. We're doing lots of Olympic catch-up time because right now the Olympics are live, and we're cheering for our respective teams. But yeah, they're kind of watching the Olympics, and I'm kind of catching up with YouTube, I guess. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and yeah, we're gonna basically talk about this Magneto dilemma today because yeah, it's an issue, right? It's an issue here, and as for those of you guys that aren't aware, and I'll just give you guys a quick update. We had some issues there, and I mean, some people were contacting support to talk to them regarding the compensation, and I've kind of reached out a few times already, and I said, hey, please see above, the issue was not resolved, so please stop closing it and actually speak before closing it. And again, they just kind of keep giving us the same BS response, right? Like, hey, um, we've already provided all the information, and it's bogus, right? It's absolutely bogus. I'm definitely gonna keep messaging these guys. I don't have any issues right now with it. I'm kind of having fun with them, and yeah, I mean, they haven't answered my issues, so I'm gonna keep drilling them with the same ticket, right? So, anyways, that's just an update from that. I'm kind of having a little fun with it, because yeah, I know that um, if you push them enough, maybe there'll be a further compensation. If it works out, it works out. If not, it's 10 seconds of my life I'll never get back, but I'm not gonna cry about it. So yeah, so today let's talk about the whole Magneto dilemma, because now we've gotten to the point where we're getting close to this event ending, right? We've got the magnetic bond event basically ending in a few days, and I'm sure now a lot of people have been kind of getting him unlocked, hopefully, and if you guys already, if you guys got compensation, hopefully you guys were able to get him unlocked as well. What am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm also operating on a few hours of sleep because the kids were both sniffly, so they're getting up every 2 hours, and um, yeah, one's crying, the other's crying, and then yeah, it's just everyone's awake. So it's been brutal. But anyways, so we go into Crucible. You can see here my Magneto is actually pretty geared up now. We were using him in Crucible yesterday. I'm hoping to show you guys some footage of that later on as well here. But yeah, I'm gonna most likely use him for the Chaos nodes for the upcoming Sentry. So that's pretty awesome. And as well as you can see here, we do have 1 out of 130 right now for his shards. So realistically, if we get some decent orb drops, we could technically maybe push him to a 5, maybe even before the event ends. I don't know. I don't know. And I guess this is the dilemma some of you guys might have as well. Do we keep pushing and see how many stars we can unlock on him, or are you stuck with your game plan? You're sticking with your 2-star unlock. Scopely can go screw themselves because they basically just screwed his release and just ruined the entire fun for everybody. Or maybe you're close to 2 and you're kind of saying, hey, maybe I can get a 3 on him. Maybe I can push for a 3. But I was able to. I actually got a really nice drop day yesterday. Actually, we had like a purple drop, which was I think 10 shards, and then we got a few of the 5s or the 6s in the middle. So I don't know what color that was, but it was pretty decent. And then I think in total, I think I opened 5 orbs, and it was like 35 shards or something. So basically pushed me over to 4 red or 4 yellow, I guess. And then yeah, that's kind of the dilemma I'm faced with right now, because we've got essentially how many power cores do we have? We have 12.4 power of 12k power cores ish. So theoretically, in the 3 days left that we have on this, we could potentially spend about 4,000, 3,000 power cores per day, and doing the 50 times, doing the the 4 times 50. And as you can see here, I already kind of refreshed it today, but we are able to maybe throw some RNG in there. We may be able to get a 5 on him. So my best bet is, depending on luck, right? You get at least 30 shards per day. Because, yeah, I'll throw up this calendar so you guys can kind of see my screen here. But basically, we have until Wednesday, because this event is leaving us on Wednesday, which basically guarantees us, like Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That's basically 3 more days full of 4 times 50 refreshes, 4 times 100s, 4 times whatever, right? So that could theoretically help us if we get some decent drops. So we could potentially get there. But do I want to spend the power cores? And again, how realistic is it? I will have to see if today, because I still have some remaining energy left today, and I think I still have enough for 1 or 2 orbs. We'll see how today goes, and we may be able to, if we can get like 10 more shards out of them, then that means I basically need 120 shards in about 3 days, which is pretty. That's a heavy order, but we'll see. We'll see, and we may even be able to squeeze as much shards as we can into him, and if we're close enough, we may be able to just buy an offer or something and just squeeze the 5 into him. But we'll see how that goes. I'm still kind of salty about Scopely. I don't want them taking any more of my money, right, until they fix their own issues on their side. But if you guys have the power cores as well, and you're trying to, if you didn't go hard on Magneto and you're trying to aim for a medium, 2 or 3 yellow, kind of in the middle, right? That's fine as well, because then you're not pressuring in your power cores. Keep in mind here, I have the little power core on the following week, because I'm only guessing here. We haven't seen anything in the data mines, but I'm guessing that they may have the next leaderboard then. And the only reason why I might go all in on Magneto is, we've got the Silver Sable event, so I mean, the more power cores or whatever energy you use, it's helping with the leaderboard. And I don't even care about the leaderboard. Honestly, I don't care about that leaderboard, but it helps, right? There's actually some free goodies in there. I think I got some Ursa shards in there as well, and if you look at the calendar here, I'm guessing Monday or Tuesday. I'm guessing Tuesday, because usually they like to give a full week for whatever the next leaderboard event is. So that means it would potentially give us another 5 or 6 days of building our power cores back up. And, if you're doing top 50, top 100, top 10 in arena, you're going to get about 400 cores minimum, plus the 50 refresh. So 5-6 days, that's going to give me another 3,000 back. And it would put me not in a good position, but in a position where we can maybe still compete a little bit if we were looking at that leaderboard. I don't know if I am going to be pushing on the next leaderboard, because A, my cores is kind of lowish already, and B, really, I don't know what they're gonna throw at us, right? They're throwing all these Silver Sable and Hitmonkey. They weren't anything crazy, and I can't imagine them throwing anything crazy on the next one. So it might just be a skip, and hence why I'm kind of leaning on the power core side of things. But yeah, if we flip back into the game here, like I said, you guys can see we're sitting around. Where are we? We're sitting in the top 4,000 basically, and I don't care about this leaderboard, but you still get we'll still get a Hitmonkey, we'll still get some ions if we make it to 4,000. But I care more about these. I got the I was actually pushing for the top, the tier 20 orbs, because those are nice, and then the free 25 shards of Ursa, so then I can save my fractals, right? Then I don't have to use fractals, and I mean, ideally I would like to be able to get to 75, but 227,000 is gonna be a little. That's a bit of a stretch. In 3 days, though, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much. If I use the power cores I have left, I may be able to push that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really crossing my dots and T's just yet. But anyways, that's just kind of my ramble here. So I would say right now, if you guys know what your game plan is and you guys are sticking with your 2 or 3, great. If you plan to use power cores and you want to push a little bit extra shards on them, you can do that as well, and I think I am kind of leaning on towards that option, because even though, despite all this crap that's happened with Scopely, despite all this mess that he's had, that like they've had with this. Magneto is still a very good character. Like his mass blind outside of Crucible makes him very favorable for a lot of different game modes. Like I'm actually in my baby account actually, I use him very often. Right now we've got the old man Logan trials, and I'm using him in the villain section, and he just crushes. His attack stats are just off the charts, and he just destroys everybody. He's basically a one-man wrecking ball in my Quasar, or sorry, not in my old man Logan trials, which is really awesome. Actually, it's making it really fun for me. He's just absolutely decimates everybody. But having said that as well, yeah, he also has like his percentage damage. He applies. I mean, lots of his buffs are Crucible dependent, but his stats basically speak for themselves. And I mean, he's at the top of the charts right now. He has more health than Odin. He's got more attack power than Professor X. He's got more defense than Ursa Major and some of the other top new 3.0 static characters, right? So right now, I would say if you're kind of on the fence about it, he's only going to come back, like once every so often. So I mean, he's probably gonna come back because he is an epic character. He'll come back later on in the year, but yeah, I don't really know how that release method's gonna be. And usually, I find that the first initial release method is the best. Like look at how Omega Red went, right? His event was crap. The when it came back. So I don't know. I feel like we should try to push as much charge as we can on him as possible. And in the off chance I do make it to 5 on him, then at least I can even try to push in the polarity event and maybe get that extra red star on him. But we'll see. Yeah, like I said, I would love to get the reds on him, but ideally we'll have to see how that goes. I'm not 100% sure if I can make it, but we got the power cores, and if I have to squeeze a little bit at the end here, we'll see how it goes. But I'll give you guys an update. I'll let you guys know. Both my baby account and my main account, he's pretty much out of 4, so that's pretty cool. At least it's pretty consistent, I guess, because we blew lots of power cores on him. Both accounts, we basically just are, expending everything. But yeah, my baby account, I even use him in arena, and he's awesome. He's matched with Franklin and Invisible Woman right now, and he just does a mass blind, and Franklin does his thing, Sue does her thing, and yeah, it's pretty fun to watch. It's pretty fun. Anyways, so that's kind of it for that side. So if you guys aren't sure, I guess that's the dilemma I'm faced with. Power cores versus, saving it for the next leaderboard, if there is a leaderboard, depending on how they play out. But yeah, I think right now the next leaderboard is probably a skip for me. But either way, we're going to see if we can push as much charge as we can on Magneto. Despite how his release was and how salty everything has been, he is a terrific character. We can't look behind, like, his actual stats and his skills are pretty good. And remember, Sentry Battle World is coming tomorrow, not tomorrow, sorry, yeah, on Tuesday. So it's a good idea to have, try to have your teams figured out by then. They're adding in the champions as well, and I kind of did a cost analysis, and I told myself, if I bring up 2 or 3 characters that are champions versus the one Phoenix Force character, it would cost way more gold and way more training materials. So I went with the the more conservative approach, which was bringing out my Magneto, and then at least I have all 3 pieces, and they're all tier 20, right? We used them in Psychic Cataclysm. We used them extensively in Crucible, and I'll show you guys some footage right after this as well. We're going to jump into Crucible here shortly, but yeah, it's been fun. It's been really fun with these guys. So I feel like if you are on the fence about it and you're not sure if you want to spend the cores on them, you don't have to, right? It's really dependent on where you are in the game and where your position is, and if you're in a more of a hold position, that's fine. If you feel like, hey, maybe I should just push the extra cores on him, get the shards, maybe even get him to a 4, get him to a 3, because we do still have some time left, right? We do have oh, I guess I forgot to look into that as well. We still have the 5 shards left on the last day, and then of course an extra orb. So I'll have to factor that into my calculations as well here. But like I said, that's still ideally, yeah, we're still looking at like 120 some shards per, and divide that by 3-4 days. It's still 30 or 40 per day, which is it's a lot. Even if we had the other orbs that were like really good drop rates, that's still a lot. That's a lot of orbs or shards. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, so that's the dilemma I'm faced with, and I'll keep you guys posted. Let you guys know if I'm close or not close on getting them unlocked, and if so, then we can kind of do some additional stuff with him in the polarity, and then of course I think it'll be good for for us just to be ready, right, for Sentry Battle World. If we're able to get more stars on him, he'll be stronger and better for those chaos nodes. but they're not a do or die thing either, right? They're more optional. Actually, on another note, and if you guys are interested, I should have probably brought this up at the start, but um, we did have an alliance mate drop out. Unfortunately, the game just got a little crazy. We do have a lot of veteran players, and yeah, it's been wearing on us, and that's one of those things. But if you guys are interested and you guys want to join our group, I'll quickly show you guys our stats, so then you guys have an idea of where we stand. But we're kind of comfortably sitting in raids. Where are we in raids? We usually get all our 100% done, but yeah, we're like a top 250. We could probably be higher, honestly, if we didn't miss a few days. But yeah, where are we? Yeah, so like I said, top 250, and I'm just trying to look at the rankings here. I don't even think they matter, but 250 is about 32 of the tier 19 orbs, and if you are top 100, yahoo, you get one extra orb. But yeah, we've been kind of sitting between 250 to the 250 to 500 range. So if that's good for you guys, we are more raid focused as well. So if you guys are into that, great. We don't really care too much about war, but I'll show you guys where we're sitting here on the rankings and stuff, so you guys can see. We do have not really too much involvement with war. We're very casual. So if you guys are looking for a bit more balance, that might be useful as well. We're kind of, yeah, like I said, we're not great. And what's the other rank in here? I think we're like, yeah, top 700 or something like that. So yeah, so 691 and whatever the other one here is, and then you guys can see the event's gonna end in about 10 minutes here. So yeah, the payout, whatever, is gonna come out, and we're gonna get like, I don't know how many shards. 791. I guess we'll get 35 shards, huh? Which isn't bad. I guess we'll get closer and closer to his unlock, but still quite a ways away. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, we do have Discord. I'm not able to invite you guys directly unless you join our Discord. You have to join the AllSpark Discord, and then you have to basically funnel through our system, and then you have to request like, hey, I wish to join Heroes, or yeah, because that's the name of our alliance, AllSpark Heroes. And if you guys must know, we also have we also have other competitive alliances. So even if you guys don't like our group and you want to move on from ours and you want to move something into more higher alliances, you can do that as well. So just so you guys are aware, we have a great group of guys, and our group's pretty quiet, but they get the job done, and they're pretty good attitude about everything. But yeah, our last member, he just couldn't take it anymore. He had to take a break. So no, I totally understand that. He just told me that literally yesterday, so we haven't even had time to like get prepared here. What I will say is I don't like poaching people, and I don't like telling people to leave other alliances. So if you guys are interested and you do want to join, my only ask is that you guys stay with your alliance until basically the next week, just so they have time as well to find another member. I don't like I said, I don't want to yank somebody else out from another alliance before Battle World starts, because that's just mean. I don't want that for anybody. So we would go through our process. We would vet you. We would look at your alliance, your raid teams, and we don't really care about your war teams. But yeah, we just make sure you can do the 100%. And now with the new raids coming next week as well, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Yeah, we'd probably be a little more flexible with the teams, but if that's something that's interesting for you guys, yeah, we'll go through the selection process, and then we would basically get you guys set up and ready to go, and we would get you in by next week. And then that would give your alliance some time as well to kind of decide, hey, we got to find someone else out to cover, when you leave. So it's just we want to help each other, right? Having said that, if you're not in an alliance and you fit our criteria, I mean, by all means, please message me, please join the Discord. And then when you join the Discord, let them know, hey, I want to join AllSpark Heroes. As mentioned, that they had a filling, and I'd like to fill that spot. And then yeah, we would just vet you. I'd go into the channel and I'd chat with you, and it would be it would be a bunch of us. But yeah, we have a couple captains. But yeah, but we would respond accordingly. And right now I'm not feeling the greatest, so it might not be me responding, but if I'm feeling better, maybe I'll respond tomorrow. Anyways, guys, sorry, that was a lot of jarble. I think the Crucible ends in about, when does this end? Oh, it ends in about 8 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to cut the footage here, and then I'm going to jump back in about 10 minutes, and then we'll start the footage from there. Okie dokie, we're back here, and oh yes. Okay, yes, I was hoping we'd be able to play against Magneto again, just to, again, I want to play against him to see how he is with other teams. As you guys saw some other footage, I do see that there is a new mutants team here now, and last time we got our butts kicked. So actually, I'm gonna actually see if I can take these guys down now. Did I have this team save from last time? I don't know if I did. Yeah, I don't. I think we should be. I don't know if let's try our Thunderbolt team again. I honestly, I'm just I'm kind of more excited just to do the experimentation part. I think this is the team we used. Um, Striker, striker, skirm, skirm. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's see if we can get some revenge back. Because yeah, we got our butts kicked last time, and I am very curious to see how they fare off against, well, against this team. So we have the blinds. Okay, no surprises. Okay. So does Magneto clear all this as well? Clear barriers 10%. Yeah, let's do it. This should clear all their buffs. I hope, or that's how I read it. Oh, they didn't get any blinds though. Wow, these guys must have crazy resistance. Okay, so Hyperion is blinded, so that's not going to do anything. I think maybe I should have stacked up better characters instead of the Thunderbolts. But anyways, this is just for testing purposes, guys. We don't care about if we lose, we lose. It's fine. It's part of the game. Oh, Magneto got okay, so let's do the ability block here. But yeah, what you want to focus on here is you want to focus on the Warlock. He's kind of like their quarterback. Oh, so let's just, yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I'm actually surprised. I thought we would just walk over these guys. I guess not. Maybe when Phoenix dies, we'll get some crazy stuff going. I think once Omega Red actually gets to his turn, though, it's gonna be pretty brutal. So do that. Oh, there. That's gonna do some pretty decent damage here. Okay, and okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not surprised everybody's dead before the Phoenix Force, but hey, I am very actually happy that we do have another counter here, because it looks like, unless I'm mistaken, it looks like we should hopefully get this one. Okay, so let's go for Warlock here. This should kill him. Phoenix, I think, is gonna die. So if she dies, we can get her special on these guys. Ooh, or should we keep her alive? No, you know what? Let's take the negatives off, and then she can do her thing. Okay, well, I guess we have a counter for New Mutants then. I should have used them last time, but that's okay. You know, like I said, for testing purposes. Okay, so I don't know how efficient that was gonna be, but let's see. That was 8352. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. Okay, so we can immortal. We're not gonna do all the teams here because this video is already like 20 minutes long, so I do apologize for that, guys. Oh, you know what? We may be able to full clear this guy. But anyways, yeah, we'll just focus on the Magneto Phoenix Force team. I used Fantastic Four last time, so Fantastic Four is gonna clear these guys easy. I'm just trying to figure out here. Maybe we can try a different team here where we can maybe bomb. Maybe the 3-star Magneto. What is it? Is it let me see here. I think. Let's see here. Or ThunderStrike maybe. Do we think ThunderStrike can take these guys? So I think the goal team is usually put Yo-Yo. I don't know if this will work. Let's try it. Is it Doctor Strange Heartless? I forget now. I don't do enough Crucible to care. I think what we will do is we'll put Professor X, just so we can see if we can get the first turn on these guys. And let's see here. Was it Doctor Strange? Let's do Heartless. Whoops, I picked it wrong. Okay. Iron Patriot. Now, was this the team? I don't really know. Let's go with it here. I think we should be able to. I think we should be able to do the bomb. Oh, that's right. If not, it is what it is. Not the end of the world. I think with Professor X, though, we should get the first turn. If I'm not mistaken. So, I don't really know. What do we do with Yo-Yo? Do we just hit the special? She's too weak. I think she's gonna get nuked. Okay, let's see if this actually does something. I don't know if it will, but we'll see. Oh, double tap. Oh, lovely. Okay, and I guess... Oh, I could actually wait. I don't need to pause. This is just gonna kill them all right off. Okay, and Mega Red should die. Okay, well, that sucks. So, it's kind of what I predicted. If you have a small Magneto, oh man, it's gonna be rough. Again, I don't know if I played that wrong here, but hopefully it gives you guys an idea here. Were we more efficient? Oh wow, we were more efficient. Oh, surprising. Okay. Yeah, I guess we took less turns, but yeah, as you guys can see here, we were able to just throw the bomb in there, and Daemon just did his thing, and oh, was someone got the wrong one here. Daemon did his thing, and the first attempt, we've got another counter to the new moons, and it actually was surprising because, you know, we have pretty big sized, you know, Phoenix Force, and yeah, I'm just surprised it took that long. I mean, basically you needed to get to Omega Red's turn for him to do his ult before it closed off here. But anyways, yeah, hopefully this has helped you guys out. Hopefully it gives you guys some insight. Yeah, I think the rest of this I should be able to clear. I should be able to clear Fantastic Four with the second room, Immortal, the next room. I can counter a curse with a curse, and then this one I should be able to. Ooh, can I use Vigilante on Scroll? I think I should be able to. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully, and apologies for the length of the video. Very, very long. I'll catch you guys up in the morning with our Fast 3. Otherwise, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And stay happy, stay healthy, all that.